Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new middle of the day crypto market update. We'll do a full update on the market right now. We'll take a look at Bitcoin. We'll talk about some news and fundamentals you need to know about, and then we'll talk about some altcoins. So let's get right into it. Now, first of all, Bitcoin. I obviously did a Bitcoin video this morning. I basically, if you don't know, I cover Bitcoin twice a day. This morning, the main thing I said, and I still kind of stand by that, is that we will probably, ahead of the elections, be relatively stable, all right? So I don't necessarily expect too many big breakouts or breakdowns either, all right? But then I was looking at this chart, right? So this is the 12-hour time frame chart on Bitcoin without anything on it, except for this minor level right here at 69,500. And I gotta say that if you look at this chart, this is technically ridiculously bullish, all right? So obviously we have the elections tomorrow, and that's going to make the market move, and the result of the election will certainly matter, right? And I'll still do a full video on that tomorrow, kind of talking about if Kamala Harris wins, what does that mean? If Trump wins, what does that mean, etc. But I would say, like, if we do get a breakout in the next 24 hours or so, to me, it looks more likely that it's going to be a bullish breakout. And I do think you need to be prepared for that. All right. So I still think in general, looking at the markets right now, it's most likely that we will not see any major moves. But it does seem clear that if you have to pick between bullish or bearish, there's more of a bullish bias right now, especially on the higher time frames, than a bearish one. And what fuels my opinion on that even more is that the US session is opening in a moment. In 15 minutes, probably when I upload this video. But what you can see so far is that the dollar strength index, for example, is quite bearish. The S&P 500 pre-market is trading a little bit higher. Same goes for NASDAQ. Russell 2000 also found support here. So the economic fundamentals actually look quite good. We have an interest rate decision coming up this Thursday for the US from the Federal Reserve. We are expecting another rate cut. Especially with the employment data we had last week. So in general, I would say the fundamentals, especially looking at the dollar strength index, which the activity or the movement or the development of the dollar strength index matters a lot for Bitcoin as well. I would say that's slightly bullish as well. So for me, the main level to look at while we get to the real Bitcoin chart here, the main level to look at for Bitcoin, if we actually want to get bullish, is this level right here between 69,500 and 70,000. If we are able to get a break above that, so something like this, then I actually do think we can rally all the way back up to 72,500 and 73,000. But until we have seen that break, I will not turn bullish here, all right? And at the moment, even though it looks quite clear that we are gaining momentum, and that's also what you can see right here, I don't trust the momentum enough to get into long positions right now. I still think it's better to assume that we will just reject here and consolidate in this region until the elections, and then we will get a lot of volatility and some sort of a better move afterwards. But like I said, it's certainly a possibility, and I do think you need to be aware of this possibility of this bullish breakout. So hopefully you are right now, but that doesn't mean just buy into random altcoins, buy into Bitcoin right now. All right, it's obviously more nuanced than that. Now, looking at altcoins, there's some altcoins that actually are doing quite well again. The obvious performers, so these are basically altcoins that have been very strong in the last month as well. So then we're talking about Athena, Sui. I actually like Sui quite a bit. Here, as you can see, it's been relatively strong in the last week. So if we actually do get that breakout from Bitcoin, I would say Sui is one of the strongest performers. Pendle also quite strong. Outside of that, looking at the volume, I still think, Dogecoin is an obvious strong performer. Solana is an obvious strong performer. Outside of that, I would be careful. There's actually not much that I like a lot. There's some coins that I like on the higher time frames, but there's nothing actionable right now, right? So Rune, for example, if we drop down into 4.8, I think that's something you should try, or at least I will probably try that. But no, for now, Dogecoin I still think is best to trade and also has most potential with the elections tomorrow. Solana on the higher time frames, still very, very bullish. Sui has proven that it is relatively strong in the last week, very recently, so therefore it's interesting. I think BitTensor also hit a significant support level here, so if we get some sort of a bullish reclaim or something, I think this is also quite interesting. Big time, obviously, still technically bullish, as you can see. If we drop down into this level right here between 13.5 and 14 cents, interesting. I'll probably buy at that level if we actually drop down there. But that's it for now, I would say, in altcoins. The main thing to focus on still, especially with the Bitcoin dominance like this, is Bitcoin, all right? And be a little bit careful with Bitcoin. If you actually want to buy it, wait for that breakout, wait for a confirmation of which. And with altcoins, stick to the absolute strongest, all right? Which hopefully I have highlighted in this video. But that is what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.